What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. We are about to cause some mayhem in the house tonight because we are reviewing Mayhem. Happy Labor Day, everybody. This was like the Labor Day pick that I had for SCARETEMBER, continuing SCARETEMBER, going through all this, all the reviews, all the different kinds of stuff that we have lined up for you guys. It's going to be a really exciting time. But tonight, I rewatched a couple nights ago Mayhem to prepare for a review tonight for you guys, because this feels kind of fitting since it's a film that is, you know, about the office workspace, about how toxic sometimes the work environments can be. So I felt like, you know what, let's review this one. And I can tell you right off the bat that, well, before I get to my review, make sure you like and subscribe so that you get all of these kind of reviews down the line, that you don't miss a single one of these SCARETEMBER videos I'm doing for you guys. So, Mayhem. Yeah, I can tell you right off the bat, I really like this movie. Dumb title. I don't really like the title that much because it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't really fit with the office space of things, but it does fit with the plot. So pretty much what happens is there's this virus that breaks out, and it causes people, like, one eye for a person to go red, but it makes the person pretty much Super Saiyan in a way, and they go full beast mode, killing, like, sexually, you know, whatever it might be. They go completely out of control. And so the virus attacks this workspace of the character that we're following, Derek Cho. It pretty much attacks his office. He's down on his luck. He like just got fired from the firm, and she is also somebody who was pretty much screwed over by this firm company that he works for. Samara Weaving, she's just another employee there. And pretty much when this virus breaks out into this office, they decide, let's team up together and take down all the people who have fucked us over in this company. And so right off the bat, it's a total blast. I mean, everything from the violence, the gore in here. There is some stuff where I was like, come on, if you were going to give me some gore, at least go all the way. There's some character deaths that they show that are completely off screen. Like, you've been rooting for them to die, and you're just like, seriously, why did you make me not like see it? I wanted to see them die. There's a few things like that, but when it gets gory, guys, it's pretty gory for all you gore hounds out there. So y'all really like that. And the director, Joe Lynch, yeah, he one of the other things he directed was Everly, if any of y'all have seen that. He also directed recently Suitable Flesh, which was very good and was a Shudder kind of film. So he does an excellent job directing this. I think that this is maybe the best film I've seen from him so far because of just what it has to say about our, you know, toxic work environment, about capitalism, about, you know, our lack of control in the workspace and all that kind of stuff. There's he even makes an appearance in the movie as that computer tech guy that the main character goes to. And speaking of the main character, I gotta say, Steven Yeun plays the main character here. He's great. He is awesome. And Samara Weaving, she's also awesome. And they both have just absolute dynamite chemistry. Like, so good. And all the characters, like, there's some characters here that are just straight up hateable, but like, you love to hate them. Joe Lynch's character is great. Like, yeah, so the character dynamics are all great. The the story of it's great. It's immensely entertaining. It's only an hour and 27 minutes, guys. So if you haven't seen it, definitely, like, it's on Shudder. It's a Shudder original, so definitely go on there and just check it out when you have time, because it truly is a really great film. And it is written by Matthias Caruso. I don't know who, what else they've really written. I'm not familiar with their other work. This is their first major feature film. Yeah, this is their first actual feature. And then they did one in 2019 called Witch. So I've not seen that one. They have 5 upcoming projects as far as stuff they're writing. So yeah, very, very great screenplay from Matthias Caruso, and yeah, like, I just love the style of this, the editing, the quick cuts that this film does, the narration that happens from the main character in here. I just think that it starts you off with a banger, shows you exactly what happens when you're going crazy on the virus. It, like, literally starts off with that, and then it goes backwards to tell you what led up to it. So they have a good way of, like, answering all your questions without giving away too much. And I don't want to give away too much in this review, even though it's already a 2017, like, it's a 2017 film, so, like, you guys have had time to see it. But I just feel like with a film like this, it's so small and it's, like, under the radar for people. I want y'all to kind of experience it for yourselves, see what y'all think. But yeah, it's truly a delightful little horror film. I'll definitely say that. So, and also, Samara Weaving is, like, my Scream Queen crush right now. Like, I'm loving her, and she is, like, her scream. I am obsessed with her scream itself. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the way she screams is amazing. So yeah, this is a good one, guys. Definitely check it out. There's really not a whole lot to say outside of what I just said. Like, it's just really a total blast, just from start to finish. The music is awesome. The fight scenes, there's, like, man, it gets visceral. There are some straight up, there's a fight scene between, like, 2 different sides, like, so, like, 4 people versus the 2 main characters. That gets very brutal and visceral. There's a fight scene between this big burly guy and our main character, Stephen Yeun, and like, that is an intense, gritty fight scene. Like, you are kind of on the edge of your seat this whole movie, while also laughing and having a blast. And there's so many twists and turns, and throughout, like, those twists and turns, honestly, I didn't really see coming. I was, like, kind of surprised when I first saw it. I was just like, whoa, okay, I didn't expect them to go there. There is one twist that is extremely predictable. That's, like, very, very, it's where you think a character is betraying somebody. They're, like, doing the whole, it's kind of a cliche I'm getting tired of in movies, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna act like I'm betraying you to get you out of there, and actually you can, like, kick their ass or whatever. We saw it in Argyle. We saw it in other movies. I'm kind of getting sick of that trope a little bit, but they do it here. And the first time I watched it, didn't really bother me, but I guess that was my one other criticism with the film. If I had a criticism, my other criticism is, yeah, they should have leaned more heavily on the gore, because there's some deaths that were off screen that felt like did not need to be off screen. I think that it would have been fun to, including the one that you saw at the beginning clip just now. That's a death that's off screen. And when they reveal the character, you see the character dead, but, like, laying there, I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess it wasn't good enough to show on screen. I guess it was kind of a lame death because they didn't even show it. So, but yeah, there's still a lot of death, a lot of carnage, and a lot of mayhem in the movie Mayhem. So, have you guys seen this movie? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts if you have. I'd definitely be interested in doing a deeper discussion or a watch along of this film one day with somebody, whoever wants to do it with me, and discuss this film even further, because there's a lot there's really not a whole lot to discuss in a review setting, but I feel like there's definitely good stuff to discuss, especially because I was watching the Joe Bob Briggs version, because I've never seen that version. I've seen the movie all the way through, but I've never seen it on Shudder with the Joe Bob Briggs, commentary. And so I was like, I want to watch it. And he taught me some history about the film and certain little trivia stuff about the film I did not know. So very interesting facts to have learned there. Like the sex scene apparently was like a real couple that did that. And also that's another thing too, is there's another sex scene here between, that's probably one of my other flaws. There is another sex scene between Samara Weaving and Steven Yeun, and don't get me wrong, I'm not somebody who is a simp, even though I love Samara Weaving like all day, every day. I love her. But I feel like if you're going off of what the virus does to people, completely changes them and makes them go nuts and crazy, like, wouldn't you just start ripping each other's clothes off? Like, it's a very soft core kind of scene. Like, there's really not a lot of nudity involved or a lot of, stuff like that. So I was just like, I felt like if you're actually going to do this right, I feel like you would actually strip all the way. That's a small minor gripe, but that's just something I kind of noticed. But yeah, guys, this is absolutely well worth watching on Shudder. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed if you are into this fun, action-y kind of horror flicks that have a lot of carnage, a lot of gore, a lot of death, but also a surprising amount of heart. I was surprised at how much heart this movie had. Like, between the characters, between certain things that happen to characters, and you feel emotional for certain characters. Like, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on here, guys. So that'll do it for this review, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, get the word out there, get this video really pushed out there so SCARETEMBER can be even stronger, guys, because it's such a popular yearly thing I do, and I just want to really make it even more popular because I have a lot of cool stuff planned. Tomorrow I'm doing a very fun, surprising unboxing that you guys will get to check out, so I'm excited for that. And then stay tuned tonight, because I'm doing a watch along of Take Me Home tonight with Ross, which that's not horror, but it's something that we're doing tonight. As far as more SCARETEMBER stuff, the big thing I'm hyping up is the end of September. There's going to be other small stuff in there for you guys, like a Friday the 13th ranking and other stuff like that. But the thing I'm really hyping up is the trivia night happening on September 30th. This is a horror trivia night. All of you who are watching this, all of you get to come up with the questions. You could either make it easy for the competitors, or you could stump the competitors and find a question that is super, super hard. So me and Ross will be there to be like the fact checkers and look up the answers and make sure that we have everything all intact there. But you guys are going to be the ones to get to come up with the questions. So that should be a lot of fun. So definitely stay tuned for that trivia night happening on September 30th. I want as many people to be able to tune in on that, especially because I'm going to be getting a big big surprise name on there. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. That'll do it for this. I will see you all in the next video. And until next time, stay spooky, my friends, and keep on watching those movies.